This video will show you how to replace your blend door temperature control actuator on this Toyota Corolla. This will be accessed from behind your glove box. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. To be able to gain access to this actuator, we're going to remove our glove box door. To do that, go ahead and open the glove box. Remove anything inside. Go ahead and set that aside. Now once we have that done, we're going to make our way down along this area. We can see that we have a small shock. It attaches to the glove box door. The glove box door itself has two tabs we're going to squeeze together, and we can pull this shock off of here. Now once you have that separated, we're going to take hold of this area of the glove box. Along each side, take hold of it, and squeeze it in towards the center just enough that we can pull this out of place. Now we're rolling this down. This is where the hinge point is. Go ahead and take hold of that glove box, and we're going to give it a light tug rearward. Remove the glove box and set it aside. Next, we can remove our lower kick panel. This has 3 locking tabs. Squeeze them in, pull it down and out of place. It has 1 securing tab along the front, but that just slides straight out. We can see our 3 locking tabs, and there's the forward tab. Now we'll remove this panel. This has several locking tabs that press inboard this way. Along the front, we have another securing tab, and once again, it'll just slide out of that area. So we'll take hold of the panel and pull it away. We can see all of our locking tabs, and then there's the forward tab. Now with all that out of the way, we're looking inside this area where we just removed the glove box cover from. We need to remove this vent tube. It has a locking tab tucked in and behind this bar. Typically for this, you can just grab it, twist it, and pull it away. If you wanted to, you could try reaching around this backside here, grab hold of that locking tab. It's fairly difficult to gain access to, and you could dislodge it that way as well. There we are. You can see that tab there. Here. Now we can start removing our temperature control actuator. Before we can start removing the temperature control actuator, we want to start by the electrical connector. That can be accessed from underneath the dashboard, or you can just reach straight through this area. For me, it's just easier to make my way under. I'm using a pocket screwdriver. We can see a locking tab. Squeeze that in and pull this down and out of place. It can't go very far, but it should dislodge from the actuator itself. Once you do have that dislodged, a quick inspection for corrosion and you should be able to set that aside. With that disconnected, we're paying attention to the actuator now. The actuator itself has 2 mounting bolts holding it in place. You can see one Phillips head screw here, and the second one is down diagonally. Now we can start removing the hardware. Use a Phillips head bit. Now we have the upper portion dislodged, it's time to make our way to the lower mounting bolt. After that, we can remove this. Now we can see that one on the bottom corner here. I'm going to gain access to this from underneath the dash. Now we can gain access to our bottom mounting bolt. There's that bolt. Go ahead and take hold of that. We should be able to slide it out of place. There it is, friend. Okay, friend, let's prepare to install our temperature control actuator. Let's get this in position. I'm coming from under the dash. We're going to start aligning our mounting points here. We'll start in both of our mounting bolts before tightening either of them. Assuming everything's aligned properly, you should be able to start in both of your mounting bolts. Once they're both started in, go ahead and snug them up. Okay, right there's bottomed out. We'll just make sure that's snug. Keep in mind you are only screwing into plastic. We do not want to strip anything out. This just needs to be secure. Let's get that bottom screw. And now it's time for the electrical connector. Double check to make sure everything's properly secured in place. Now the next thing we need to do before putting anything else back together is just test the functionality. Put the key in the on position. Go ahead and change the temperature of the climate control. We want to make sure the actuator is functioning. For this actuator, typically you're only going to be able to hear a noise and possibly feel a slight vibration. Once you confirm it functions as it should, go ahead and turn off key power. Now we know that functions as it should. Let's get our vent tube in place. I'm coming from the top here. We'll align this and press it up against the box. Listen for an audible click. Give it a slight tug, confirming it's secured in place. Now it's time for the side panel here. As you remember, when we dislodge this, we have the forward tab that will slide into here. The locking tabs just press into their corresponding areas as well. Line it up, press it in. Now it's time for our lower kick panel. Along the front, we have the area for our forward tab, and then we also have the area for our locking tabs. Double check, make sure that's secured, and then it's time for that glove box. As we start bringing the glove box into position, you can see that we have our hinge points down along the bottom corner. You can see the mounting points. Line them up, press it in. Audible click, now we'll start swinging this up. You're going to find that we have our two locking ears. We'll press this just high enough they latch in. Now it's time for the shock. We'll take that and slide it over the tab on the glove box door. Reinsert anything that you've removed from the glove box and close the glove box door. Okay friend, we finished our installation and we've already tested the functionality. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.